resources, which was steel. So it's got a lot of steel, and so that meant that it could just spam submarines. So you'd end up with a volunteer Sweden with a load of tanks, or volunteer Sweden with or a Axis Sweden with a load of submarines. I think Tommy K did it, and effectively it got banned because of how potent it was. So in most historical games, well, because Sweden wasn't actually in the war, it got sort of moved into the bin of history, and therefore most multiplayer games you won't see an active Sweden. Although in some meme games you may come across it. That makes Sweden quite a powerful nation because it's got a load of steel, and steel means obviously good times. Estonia, of course, don't see a lot of Estonia games, if I'm honest, mostly because it gets eaten by the Russians so quickly. But hopefully this time with non-historical on, I believe in you. I believe in a non-historical. Right. Okay. Let me take a look. Rally. Mhm. Okay, you're in the most vulnerable position, so you tell me which one you want to go down, and I'll adapt accordingly. Hi, Tom. I mean, you don't have to. You can just pick prepare for the inevitable, or proclaim Fino Ugra. It's just so you have the options there. But if you want to go to war, then hey ho. Uh, Apparently, your audio is really low on your own stream, door, according to what Tom's saying. Um, yeah. But before I make a decision on what focuses I focus on, huh, huh, you you give the direction.
Should be working now. There we go. There we go. We got it fixed. Should be working
Okay.
now.
Oh yeah, I need to train these guys up. I need to train my boys up.
All right.
Look at the supply lines as well. That may prove a problem.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. No.
Let's see. Has fought against communism elements, and we'll do so again. General.
I like how Sweden has trains, but South Africa does not.
It is kind of odd, isn't it?
It's pretty cursed, bro.
Yeah, I
But
think so.
yeah, but there's no trucks, so you know it's all swings and roundabouts really.
God, all right, I got way too much fucking cav. There we go. And then that's
Lovely stuff. What we found, Tom? Tell me the news. Tell me the news.
oh
Only
my
2 more
god.
days from Elden Ring as well, so look forward to that bad boy.
All right, I'm gonna be. This is gonna be so painful, bro. So painful.
I believe in you.
Dude, I'm looking at how much like room I have. That's not a lot. Not a lot of space. What I will do is I will build bunkers though.
Yeah. Well, you got time. You got 2 years, 3 years. I know you gotta do is eat Finland, and that should boost your manpower. And I'll go fascist myself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. I feel like every game we kind of do go fascist, maybe go communist in one game, but I feel like this one, your big enemy is actually gonna be Russia. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Of course, play historical, it could all be random, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Wait, you put on? You didn't put on a historical?
No, no, not historical. Otherwise, you end up getting blobbed by everyone.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go to the right side of this tech tree, and then you have the generic tech tree, don't you?
Yeah, I've got the good old generic one, the OP generic one.
Oh, okay. That's
Which one are you going down?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try Rally the Nation, March on to Linen,
Okay.
which just actually might set off a civil war for me. And then, so I have 3 different ways. I can mobilize the veterans, the Vaspeth youth, I think that's how you say it. And then also I'm going to go down the right side. And well, I'm going to go the Veteran Government, Anti-Communist Militia, Baltic Shield. I'm not going to join the Axis. That's the plan, necessarily. And then get the Baltic the Brotherhood, and then I have to actually kind of go down the middle too. Chill.
There's so much to choose from. So much to choose from.
It actually is, surprisingly, yeah.
North, I don't think you'll be able to get out of that focus tree. I think you'll be able to go down the Republican Defense League, but you won't be able to go back down towards Era of Silence.
Yeah, which I don't want to do because that actually, not really. I don't want to do it. I do want to go down the middle though, the middle on the Rally of the Nation, because that's where you actually start getting Finland to switch. I might just rush down the middle first, just to get them going.
Look north.
All right, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Oh, if you want to go down the middle, I will change my focus tree.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, just run it. Worry about your production right now, and then.
/neutral.
Yeah, just kind of have it kind of start a little bit lean in that way.
Okay, but remember, if you go fascist, it's going to take me a while to change over.
Yeah, I'll try not to rush that too fast for you.
That's why there's been a long period of brief.
I almost feel like I should get rid of all my cav units.
You might as well just use them to train them up.
Yeah, that's kind of. We have a general.
Fair one, Tom. Apparently, the new bots or the new comments bots start spamming at now.
Wait, what do they do?
They start spamming at rather than this like .mov.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
How many civs do you start with as 4 civs?
I got fucking 4, dude. It's so bad. God damn, it's so bad. Let's see.
Pretty cursed.
I have 6 cav units, and then 3 infantry units. Like, it's pretty bad. And I have no manpower. Oh god.
And because we're going to go be democratic / non-aligned, I don't think I'm going to have much manpower for a very long time.
Bro, I mean, if you want, start going towards fascism now,
Yeah,
and then.
right, we'll do the safe bet.
Alright. I'm just gonna stay towards the middle, try to get my production up, and then seeing how Papa Stalin likes to see what he does, and then I'll kind of go from there.
Yeah, I could do a spy network, but it's just not worth it as a smaller minor nation.
No, I wouldn't even. That shit.
Yeah, go do that self-censorship, Tom. Self-censorship. Actually, let's take a look at Tom. Let's go to your channel, see how well you've been doing. Not bad, not bad.
I should look that shit. Let's see.
And let's take a look at your resources as well. What do you start with? 3 steel. Oh god, poor Estonia. poor Estonia.
Yeah, I start with 3 steel, bro. If you wanna listen, this is some high quality frozen Estonian steel. Let me sell you this, okay? Just like I sold you these maple syrup rifles last time.
Got it. So my 100 steel, 150 steel, 170 steel, and my 67 tungsten. I don't know about that, bro.
Listen, you like rocks? Of course you do. You're Swedish. I have the best rocks. Okay, these
You got
rocks.
the best wood. If it was a if it was that World War I mod, you'd be living a dream.
Yeah, you got that. You got that IKEA wood. You got that. Papa Cram, what's going on, bud? We're gonna try. We're playing Estonia, and we're gonna try to survive against this guy.
The Soviets.
To put it in perspective, how small and like pathetic we are compared to this. We have Sweden on it. We have Mildlystartled playing Sweden today. All right, so
play historical LARP and not intervene when you get blobbed.
wow, dick move, dick move. I need a name.
You're going to be the commander in chief, okay? Because you're the guy at threats. You tell me when you want to go to war or when to prepare for war. Until then, I'm playing Civ Tycoon, okay?
I'm trying to get everyone on my IKEA stores.
Yeah. I'm playing Civ Tycoon till then. Now, no, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you be in charge.
Oh God, don't do that. It's too much pressure.
Manage you.
That's good, Cram. I hope you're not having to work today. That'll be suck. All right, so I will. Are you okay? So you're probably gonna need this. Are you gonna spam like specific vehicles or stuff like that? Are you going like heavy infantry?
I'm gonna try and make some light tank divisions.
Okay.
And infantry and some air. I'm gonna try basically do a bit of everything really.
Okay, because I'm all right. I'm just gonna work on getting my infrastructure up, and then
what I could do, especially because it's unlikely I'm going to be naval invaders, is focus on mechanized. Yeah, who needs to build air? Air doesn't win wars.
yeah, I actually got over 100 subscribers yesterday. That was really nice. Much appreciative.
Me and Civ 6 after making Korean tanks. Yeah, that's why I didn't like. That's what I didn't like about Humankind. Humankind was like Civ, but it didn't make any sense. So you could be a really advanced nation, but still have backwards industry or still using spears because the game didn't gel properly. So you advance depending on like stars and culture and that, and so it really started jarring when you're playing a modern society like Japan, and it's got like the modern sort of skyscrapers and that, but you're still using spears because you haven't like advanced the military tech, which was a problem with Humankind. I think Humankind was a bit of a disappointment in the end because it felt like a rather than an actual Civ killer.
I never played Humankind.
I played that once. I was like, yeah,
I was just taking a shower. About to head to bed, but I have to stay up because I need. That sucks, man. I had to get a new card recently myself.
I'm gonna get a new card this year as well. Giving it to my old man.
Well, like a new like card?
Because by 2030 in the UK they're going to try and phase out old petrol cars.
Oh, they doing? No, I'm saying like credit card, like Visa card type shit. Yeah, California's doing some fucking wild shit like that too. They're like, oh, we're gonna phase out all. We're not gonna allow anyone to sell gas cars by like 2035. I'm like, really? You think you can be able to switch the economy over that fucking fast?
Yeah, silly. I think it's
It's wishful thinking.
They're gonna go hybrid cars.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not against that shit. Like, obviously, yeah, we do need to eventually work on figuring out how to, like, not destroying the Earth while we live on it. But I think rushing to find a solution and not being sensible about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go live in Montana where there's like 7 people, 3 moose, and a bear, and that's where I'm just gonna live.
The bear NFT. Don't forget about the bear NFT.
Ooh, yeah. Cancel all the cards, move all the money you can as fast as possible, so that way she gets nothing. Scam coin, Jesus. I heard Spiffing Brit was gonna have a coin. I was gonna invest in that.
Don't worry, guys.
He's English. You know you can trust him. You know the English didn't take over like half the world. You know because they weren't friendly. Just saying.
Everything that we produce now, we're like the financial capital of the world because we just basically move all the dodgy money. That's the UK. Like,
That used to be Switzerland that was doing that shit.
Money laundering. That's what we do.
Actually, hang on. I need to keep these guys kind of mobile because I think I'm about to have a civil war. I think. So we're gonna move these guys right here just in case. Set those guys up right there. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire this. I have a decision thing coming up. It's called the March of through Estonia. And it's basically gonna take place around my capital. So what I'm basically gonna do is to see if this fires off.
Which way have you gone down? Ever of silence, have you?
No. Rally the nation.
Okay, I need to go fascist then.
Yeah, you need to start creeping over that way, sir. And then, well, that looks like a scam, so I'm not answering that phone call. Unless you're calling me, then I'll answer it. But right now I'm gonna start working on getting my factories off the ground, and then maybe get an extra research slot. Might not be a bad idea. And then I'm gonna start trying to fuck with Finland.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make a small tank army for you.
Are you? No, I'm going straight infantry, artillery, and like anti-air. And I'm just gonna play very defensive. That's my plan.
So I don't think the Russians can get to me, so I'm a happy boy.
And I need to be able to figure out how to get my manpower up as soon as possible. Although there's like 1 million people who live here, that's about it. But yeah, first thing I want to do is I want to try to take over. I want to get fascist as soon as I can, so I can start taking over like Latvia and then try to rush Lithuania. Hopefully Poland doesn't get to him first. That might also be a thing.
Are you winning, son? Well, it's still early days. It's not looking too bad right now because the war hasn't started. I think we've got a working plan. Bear in mind, Dor, that if you get larger, then our borders will become wider for the Russian army. But
You're underestimating my cavalry units, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm going to go a light tank build.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Accommodate Estonia's horses.
That actually might be pretty fun. I mean, all I gotta do is just have you push in from Finland and just try to. So if we like, I'm gonna be super defensive, and just have you try to meet me like here or something. When we actually go to war, and then we can push together. Or you can just like ship them right across the ocean there and fucking come over and help.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move any infantry I have over to your front line, and then move the tanks I have up to Leningrad and that.
That sounds fun to me. I'm
By the time we get collapsed, the Germans will be coming on in.
Yeah, I just don't want to join the Germans and get stuck. Kinder, welcome. Hello. I'm let's see, I'm from Poland. How are you playing? So far, pretty good. We're playing Estonia, so we might actually be partaking in a little bit of Poland there later on.
What do you mean neutral foreign policy? That's embarrassing. Neutral foreign policy?
Nobody's neutral in the world. It's not a thing.
What else have I got?
Let's see.
War goal time on us. Really, just a complete neutral nation.
Although, I mean, to Sweden's.
Two world wars.
I mean, Sweden has been neutral for like, they haven't been at war with anybody for like 400 years, which is pretty astounding.
Wars, isn't it? Like what do you call it? The Napoleonic Wars.
Back when, yeah, I mean, I remember playing like Empire Total War, and I think that was like 1700s. I would actually go around slapping Russia. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, as soon as I can, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down fascism. Now that I know that Door's going down fascism, myself and Moss going to go down fascism.
I need the manpower, dude. That's the only reason why. I have no choice. Hmm. I should probably get.
Mechanized. Can I afford
Yeah.
mechanized? I reckon I can afford mechanized, but that's going to take me a lot of time and resources.
What do I think? What do you think about Poles? I have nothing against Poland. I've never visited.
After so much
Um.
happened. Yeah, it's been a bad year for first-person shooters, or last year was a bad year for first-person shooters. Apart from like Halo, and that was because it was free. Let's be honest, a lot of people wouldn't have bought Halo. But
Mark, what's going on, bud?
even though Halo was pretty good, I have to admit, from what I've heard.
Halo's probably the best FPS to come out last year.
Right, yeah, right now it's just been what Call of Duty Vanguard, which is Call of Duty gets shot in the back at spawn, and Battlefield.
Don't get me started on that fucking
bugs,
shit show.
2042 bugs.
Yeah. I actually, well,
No way, says Joe's whack. Have a good one and enjoy your video.
oh, Mark, appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Cram. Have a good one, bud. I have nothing against Poland. I've never visited. I lived in Italy for 2 years, and I travel like Croatia, mainland Italy, Germany twice, Netherlands, Sweden, UK, France. But I never went to Poland because I just never had time. But no, I'd like to visit there. I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we're still about to fire this thing off soon. About a year. I got time. Okay.
They've changed the. I think they've changed the vanilla focus tree, so you can't just rush down nationalism anymore.
Did they?
Yeah, the OG vanilla focus tree for minor nations is actually really OP because you could rush down motorized effort and get some really disgusting mechanized tanks. Well,
Skeleton,
mechanized
welcome.
units.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rush construction effort, armament effort, all that shit first, and then I always go left to right with the basic focus tree.
Depends on the nation I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
If I need to go fascist, then I'll rush down the political focus tree. But if I can just start the war as I currently am, then I'll normally rush construction.
Yeah.
So I can build more civs in the long run, and then the army effort is normally what I do afterwards as a backup. Well, after I've run out of things to do, because there's a research slot underneath the infrastructure too, which is always nice to have.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now I'm going to be heavy infantry focused, so all my units will be, because I have no manpower as it is right now. I'm sitting at 0 people. Like, it's so bad I might actually have to start including trying to figure out how to get reindeer to enlist.
Let's research cast too. Yeah. See, vanilla Hoi 4 is all about the air. If you just got
Thanks, Kinder.
cast spam and air superiority, then you normally just win full stop. But it's such a boring way to play.
Yeah. I think next time I play, I'm going to play a major. I haven't played major in a while. Actually, I might play France next game.
Oh, you want to play France? Okay.
Yeah,
well. You want to play a versus game? How about that?
Why, so you can kick my ass?
Well, I'll play Germany versus Russia, or you can play Germany and I can be Russia.
We could do that. I'm gonna suck though, because I haven't played either one of those countries in forever. I've been playing a lot of minors lately, because I just kind of... The only two I haven't played that I really want to, that's kind of still a minor, is Turkey and Portugal. That's the only two I haven't played that I want to.
I honestly, as a controversial opinion, I preferred the vanilla focus tree for Turkey because you could get into the war quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Now a lot of the focuses for Turkey, you can't really actually do anything until 41. And if it's like a meme game, then by then the game's already won, or the game's already got super blobs.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's a non-meme game, not really an historical game, again, you don't have a lot of impact. Well, you're normally banned from being played. So I preferred Turkey before it had the focus tree rework.
You know Hitler's getting clapped, right?
Yeah, he always gets collapsed.
Oh fuck, they're gonna go Central Powers on us. Which means we're gonna actually kind of have to rush to take as much land, because once they start doing the Central Power shit, they're gonna take Poland pretty quick. From what I remember.
I meant minor nations, okay? I meant minor nations, not minus. I don't know how to read that. Because I'm such a fucking boomer. I didn't realize the connotation, so I was like reading it, going, I don't understand what you mean. And I was like,
Fair one, fair one. You got me there. Fair one. I knew what you meant, so I didn't want to correct you. You know, like, to make you feel better. I wasn't gonna correct you because I was like, oh, he's.
But
I know what
I
he
have to
means.
say, I love the DLC for Bulgaria. Bulgaria has become such a powerful nation, like a powerful miner. Bulgaria is like MVP in most again in most historical games. Like Bulgaria gets like binned as an irrelevant country, but
Mm.
like in historical games, it's really disgustingly powerful. As a miner, it's really powerful.
Oh yeah, they're gonna restore the Central Powers. Hungary just trying to get Otto von Habsburg back in there. Oh fuck.
Great.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
Play Fall Guys. Yeah, I actually enjoyed Fall Guys for a while. You know, that Fall Guys, it was like flavor of the month or flavor of 2 months.
It was like a giant
For like,
fad.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
for like streamer bait. I played that for a while, but it's actually really fun and addictive. But you can only play it for so long before before it gets a bit repetitive. You know.
Dylan Foley, he lost like 5 games in a row and just got super butthurt about it.
Yeah, yeah. But it was basically that. I lost like 5 games and I was like, I've had enough of this shit.
I'm out of here.
What winds me up with the No Step Back DLC is the fact that mine is like Australia or South Africa do not, or Mexico don't start with trains researched. That is stupid. I don't know if Australia starts with trains researched, but South Africa and
Mm,
Mexico does not start with trains researched.
no, what I think they do is Australia just. Well, no, I feel like they would have fucking trains. I mean, they were like an English colony. Yeah, there's train tracks. I see them right here. Look,
Oh
look right
yeah,
here.
train tracks, but they haven't got, but they can't make any trains until they've researched the trains.
They
They've
don't.
got train tracks, but
They
they
have
don't make
train
any.
tracks, and it's just a donkey pushing a cart on the train tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Have they actually added any new, what do you call it, new stuff for Fall Guys? I think there was a Halloween expansion, but it's sort of gone dark off the radar since then.
You lost me. I've never played any of that shit. I was like, no, I'm good. And then just like went the opposite direction. I was like, I'm just gonna play like, I don't know. I got kind of more into military simulators like Hell Let Loose, Postscriptum, stuff like that. I went that direction. So,
Apparently, according to Tom, I think a lot of the sort of fan base is still in like South America and that by for Fall Guys.
oh, that's
So
cool.
that's quite competitive there. See,
Ooh.
British Malaya is OP because of its rubber reserves. But again, most of the time, British Malaya is banned in historical games because of how OP it is. And a lot of mods just have British Malaya go to the UK, which is unfortunate.
Oh wait, okay, dude. Actually, this might be a really good thing. What I'm doing is I'm getting Arm the Nation, which will give me 3 military factories, and I might be able to get an extra research slot.
And yeah, just don't
Ooh.
Civil War me, bro.
Oh, it's about to fire off actually.
I was about to fire. I hope someone gets
Yeah,
to save you.
I got like
Someone come
230
to
days,
save you.
and shit's gonna fire off.
Okay.
I think that's what, because it's. I saw somebody
Are you
doing
like
this.
decisions to stop it?
Well, no, I want it. I want it to. Turbot, hello,
Oh, you
welcome.
want the Civil War?
Because what I'm trying to do is, I need it to switch over party association to fascist. So that way, because right now I'm sitting at 27%. If it fires off, then I should be okay. And I can actually start rushing to get more
Okay.
manpower and shit. Hopefully, it's the plan.
Now, I'm doing something rather devilish with my tanks. So, 1936 tanks cost 1 steel to
Mm-hmm.
produce,
Right.
whereas 1941 tanks cost 2 steel. Now, knowing the AI, unless they've got proper tank divisions, they I probably won't need to make 1941 light tanks. I can just focus on researching the armor instead. So in the long term, I can have cheaper tanks
Right.
and less of a research waste trying to research 1941 tanks. So that's my game plan to research to keep the 1936 light tanks, but not invest in 1941 light tanks. But
Oh, so you can like
that has
spam them
reminded
out.
me, yeah, so I can spam
No.
those bad boys. You're right. But that has reminded me I need to research radios because radios give breakthrough.
Wait, radios do now? Is that
Yeah,
new or has that been
it's
that
a
way?
big thing. A lot of people have forgotten about it, but actually, radios are really powerful now. So if you get like Radio 2 or Radio 3, you can just blitz through stuff because you have like 1,000 breakthrough and nothing can pen you.
Oh
Nothing can
shit!
hit you. Yeah, literally nothing can hit you. You're like the Matrix. Like people are firing like the tank is
You
firing
just
like guns
fucking
at you.
dodge and you're just. "Ugh."
Yeah, and the tank does like a flip and just like dodges it because it's got breakthrough.
Dude, that's sick. I didn't know that.
But it's a research drain, so you know it's all swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll show you, boys. I'll show you this. That's for future reference if you want to make some good tanks. So if we go over here, you get your first Radio 1, which is okay. It gives you plus
Actually, no.
20%
What am I doing?
breakthrough. Then your Radio 2, it gives you plus 30% breakthrough. And then if you're disgusting, you can go for that plus 45% breakthrough for the radios. So you can make some real disgusting tanks if you hard research down this line.
You guys. Wait, can I lease tank? Oh no. I just want to see what the tanks look like from you.
Once I've